Hey guys, how you doing? I am not sure what this sound is like because I did not test it. It's running through the camera right here. So I know usually it sounds pretty good. I don't know what level of... Actually, I got it on the same level as this other mic, at least in the software part. But you guys let me know, thumbs up if it's okay. You can hear me clear, not over too loud. I appreciate it. Give me your feedback. Yeah, I've got this, I got a whole setup here. I may do a video on this here for you guys. I might even talk about it on the live sometimes. I got this setup idea I did the other day up here to mount cameras and maybe lights in time, but definitely camera mounts. Hey, 351 Cleveland, Andy 79Z28. Sounds good? Oh, great. I went through the settings, I think two or three times, and finally it just started recognizing, and I rebooted the PC. And it started recognizing the volume, the audio. I've never did it through this camera, but what it is, I do have a dead cat that come with it, but I'm gonna buy one of those little Deity. I think it's Deity is the name of it. A little tiny shotgun mic for $47. That way I can come way over here and it just, won't have to worry with this. I can't handle this big mic in my way when I do tutorials or any equipment highlighting or overviews. It's just difficult. It's right there in my nose, my face all the time, so it drives me nuts. But thank you guys for being here, gals, to all of you, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to do a little, what we'll do tonight, talk a little bit. Mac is in a meeting. He's working on his third truck, so he can't make it. I was hoping he could, but I kind of thought he might be tied up with that truck because he mentioned it last week. He originally, I think, thought he was going to be here, but he might listen, who knows. I have a whole bunch of commercial brass here. I think 500 rounds I bought from Brassman a few years ago. I think I gave, don't quote me on it, it seemed like it was $40 or $50. Why did I buy it? Because I didn't want to have to swage it. And I just wanted to kind of see how it does, when you reload. How long does it last? To me, it seems to have thinner necks. Now, because the necks seem to, I can't describe, not split, but get deformed a little easy compared to, like all the other 5.56 typical brass I run into. But I'll keep an eye on that part. What we're going to do tonight is the L.E. Wilson thing I have here. But let me go over here and call a few of you guys out here. Michael Hurtnick, about time, man. Where you been? We miss you, man. I always miss Michael. He's been around since the early days. And I wish Echo was here, guys. You know that. We could swing in here and start just seem like it would definitely, it'd be just like second nature. It's a lot different when you're streaming by yourself. You have to kind of concentrate on, this, that. I mean, a little more difficult. But not hard, really. But we got Andy was the first one in here because I remember he said one. So Andy, he rolled off, I think, but he came back in. Let's see, Colt, 1927. Good to see you, brother. 351 Cleveland. Good to see you too, brother. I watch his fishing stuff. Check his content out tonight. Anytime you want, 351. Type 1776 and it'll drop your link. He got fishing stuff. He was at Lake Russell here. I don't remember the time frame because I was talking to him. We were commenting the other day on his fishing video. I was up there last year with my great-grandson, and his great-grandfather on his father's side was in a bass boat. And I've never been on a bass boat. Seriously, never have. Man, I loved it. That thing would move. Boy, it was fun. And we were actually looking for a... Lake Russell's what we're talking about here, near South Carolina, Georgia border. We were looking for a Confederate general's grave that was supposed to be on the bank of that lake, excuse me. And he had a fish thing, and finder. Man, I could see the bottom, how deep and all that. I'd heard of them, but I never experienced one. It was cool. You could see where it'd taper off. You'd see the fish down there. So, anyways, it's nice. Check his channel out, guys. He's got good stuff. And I wish, if I go fishing, I'm thinking about doing some video on it. Or maybe even do a live if I could. I mentioned to my brother here last year, and he says, I ain't going fishing no camera rolling. I says, oh man, who cares? I said, everybody's doing it. It's fun, bringing people along with you, you know, in a way. Hang on here, see, Cold Andy's with us. Who else here? 351, Rollis Carvelis. Good to see you, Rollis. He's been here a long time with us. Vanessa Kitty. Good to see you, Vanessa. Hope you're doing well. DM Foss. Good to see you, DM. Thank you for dropping in here, man. I check his stuff out throughout the night, you know. Take 1776. Just don't spam the side, you know, just drop it, which I know you guys won't, so I ain't really worried about that. But kind of saying it in case anybody's listening, they want to drop in, maybe I don't know. So, but you guys are cool. Andy says, I am here. Yep. Vanessa, make sure I ain't missed anybody here. Yeah, it's kind of weird going through this camera, totally different. Garage Guy 879. I always forget that 879 part, but I never forget your channel name, Garage Guy. Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. I'm kind of slumped over to my camera's right here in front of me here. I've also got a gooseneck mount. You can't see it, and I've got it a stud up here, 2x4 running across like a brace, almost like Highboy's got above his bench. And I got a long gooseneck that Eagle Run 2.3 I got on Amazon to do short up close bench videos. But I'm using it now for a live stream tonight. So it's pretty good too. It's got a long like cable and it's real stiff. And you can kind of bend it and it holds the phone, and apparently it seems to hold this camera okay. At least I hope it holds the camera. If the camera falls and tears up, that'll be crap. But yeah, good to see you, Garage Guy. Let's see who else. CNT Designs and Arms. What's up, brother Coop down there in Alabama? Like I mentioned this before, I got a lot of relatives, man, around the South. In Alabama, oh Lord, like I said, my grandmother was born there, had a farm. I think she had a farm in Piedmont. I can't remember if it was Piedmont. It's funny, you hear those stories growing up, then you forget certain parts of the stories as you know, as you get older. Anyway, but yeah, appreciate you coming in, CNT. Check his stuff out. He's got good. He does 2A, you know, news following it, commentary. I was watching the other day, CNT, boy, you were going a long time. I went back a while later and I said, you still going? I used to kind of stretch streams out, you know, 2 hours and a half sometimes at one time. But of course, that kind of content you can just about talk forever. Here on the bench, we kind of, you know, to a point we run out of things to say. But appreciate you guys being here. Dale Pogue, good to see you, Dale. Michael Hurtnick, appreciate you guys coming in. Not going to be as crowded tonight, guys. We got, I think, even though it's a little different crowd, still in the same community, like what Big Johnson streaming, and I think hopefully Rick is Life As I See It. I think he's finished. I'm not sure about that, but I think he's finished streaming. I know he starts at something like 7 p.m. Eastern time. CNT, haha, yep, AR, we have been known to go, yeah, I seen that. You do gunsmith work, it sounds like, Coop. I didn't know you were a gunsmith. Are you fully trained in a gunsmith, or is it your wife gunsmith? I was listening to you and I know you do, you know, work with them, guns and repairs. Matter of fact, I ordered today, I called Aero Precision today, guys, and let me get back here normal. I told them, I said, well, it took 6 shims on my Aero build, Core Series build. I said, and you got little slits in the barrel nut, which is spaced. I said, so there's no way you can clock that barrel even from 35, she said, 35 to 80 pounds, something like that. I think 65, I can't remember now, but I says, yeah, but your little slits in your barrel nut are so far apart, you have to clock it to the closest one, and sometimes you can't. It took 6 shims, which is not a lot necessarily. And they said that was fine, and I actually took them back off because I tried it without it, and I think it caused my handguard. Tech Sport told me that when you pull the attaching system together on the handguard, you know, tying it to the barrel nut, it throws the receiver a little off kilter, so out of alignment, in other words. So I got they're going to send me 2 6-packs free. Aero Precision is, and I was talking today to he calls me occasionally, not recently, but he did past a week or so. He's calling me Bending Ballistics. We text a little bit and we talk on the phone. You know, we used to talk a few times, you know, a couple of years ago, and he moved me over to the, got me hooked on the, and checking out, I should say, the AT3 Tactical handguards and Anderson handguards. I like both of them. I think I probably like the AT3 maybe a little better, but it's hard to say because I've never handled one. Yeah, we talked, one day, I think about 30, 40, 45 minutes here talking about stuff, and he's the one that got me on the AT3 Tactical. I hadn't looked at their handguards closely, and they look like, when you get the receiver, I think for $180 you can get the receiver, handguard, and all that, or like $189 I think, don't quote me, but close. And that's not bad to get an upper and a handguard all ready to go, really isn't. And but let's see, CNT says, let me highlight you. I got this, like I said, I got this camera in the way, and sometimes you'll see me, I know the other week y'all probably see me go down like this, looking crazy. Down in FFL, I got a degree in SDI like my wife. I Sora, something. I've seen the SDI, but I don't know what it stands for. But let's see. But she actually is working. Okay, I thought you said that, but I was thinking you were talking about it, and I said, oh, okay, it must be two gunsmiths. I wouldn't mind, I'm reaching my later years. I wouldn't mind taking some courses and of that stuff. Never too late to learn, And I definitely love building. I'm gonna love building ARs. Just the main thing is budget. I'm hoping to get a product here soon that I can sell, which is going to be reasonable, that you can put in your workshop, and actually, it could, put it this way, hint, hint, it could show up in every stream you do if you do a live stream. And I may even do a giveaway on one. I'm gonna send Mac one and Hasbro one, probably free to start out, and then we'll start maybe do a drawing for one, kind of get it, get the product out there. But it takes a lot of money to do gun work, even reloading these days. I mean, geez, gunpowder now, 400. I can't remember which one it was. It seemed like it was a Alliant powder. I'm trying to think. Not power pistol, something else. 400. No, it was another powder. Anyway, it's $460 something. I like the crap. I couldn't believe it. As high as it is. But hang on. All right, guys. What we're gonna do tonight? I got some Brassman commercial grade 223. And I swear these necks seem thin, but I'm gonna keep an eye on them, and I'll let y'all know. But I think I bought them, before the flu. I got this right here. Now, I'm going to turn that. You can see that. They got two versions of this. We'll go over this. You get a round puck, you get the stand. Now, Sinclair makes this stand for them. L.E. Wilson does not sell them. They sell all this up here. I originally went years ago with this here being aluminum right here. I didn't like it. It was a little, weak. And I says, well, to me, it looks more professional like a lathe. It's stainless steel, looks good, and it's sturdy. So I got that. Back here, you got a storage thing, little holes for all your holders. The good thing about L.E. Wilson is why it's so accurate, because you don't, when you do one, you turn around here, I'll show you, you're not, well, here you go. Leave it to me to stick one in the case wrong, not thinking in a live stream. Go figure. Hang on a second. Put it in the wrong way. And you get the punch. Luckily for punches. I seem to be using these things a lot lately. Let me see. Bear with me a second. There we go. Better look what I'm doing here. I'm in the dark because I ain't set it up yet for the for the camera on the product yet, but I will here in a minute. So, what? I just noticed something. I hadn't thought about this. This 223 5.56 bushing I have here for L.E. Wilson only works apparently when a brass is sized. Hang on a second here. Let me try something here. Let me see. Anybody else dropped in? Don't Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. We're gonna do a little bit more, especially like when I don't have a co-host or somebody on the panel. We'll do reloading and talking to you at the same time, from time to time, and more centered on products and stuff like that. Let me size this here. I do want to check the headspace on my Reading instant indicator, just to make sure it's still, my die is still set up. Oh yeah, well, I forgot I bumped it with, instead of the competition, I got it set up for the competition shell holders. Anyway, it's right. So here we go. Now, here we go. When you order these, it's confusing even for me. You guys see this right here. It's got writing on it. And the writing on this one, I'll read it for you in the dark. I'm not turning this light on yet because it washes me out, so bear with me. Let's see. L.E. Wilson. Can't read. Hang on a second. Let me turn this, see if it's a turn on. I broke my light the other day, the chain on my light. And that's 2 lights I've done that too, past couple years. Hold on just a second, guys. Be with you in a minute. If anything else, these chains are my weak link. Apparently I'm too rough on them. I go up there and bang, and the chain falls off. Okay, L.E. Wilson, Cashmere, I guess it's Cashmere, reminds you of the Led Zeppelin name. It's Washington, 223 and 222 and 223 Remington. Now, sometimes when you get these on, on Brownells or something, or what sites it'll say, unsized brass, for example, and it'll say for size brass. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Sandy. You got to size it before you trim it. And good tip. If I hadn't seen that, probably wouldn't have said it. But these sometimes are labeled as like size brass or unsized brass or something. Not all of them. That's what's weird about them. This one here don't even say, but you go on the site, you'll see one that'll say for size brass only or something. It's just strange how it works like that. A 308, let me see what it says on it. For example, it says 243 to 308, 358. And it don't say it, but there's some when you go to buy these, it'll say something about used with with size brass. And then there's 1 or 2 of them I've seen on the sites before. It'll say new brass maybe, or whatever. So it's kind of weird how it works like that. I got 1 308 and 1 223 556. I'm going to eventually get the Little Crow Gunworks trimmer. I think it's Little Crow. World's Finest trimmer. May get the bushing one. I think Echo had that. But that's strange how that works over these little things. They used to have one even for a 9mm. Had a little, almost like a cotter key slot in it. That I wished I had, but you don't never trim, pistol brass. Typically. Unless you was probably doing maybe some precision shooting and wanted to make sure that everything was all the same length. But anyway, that's what we're going to be using tonight. That and the Forester and a Reading full-length die with the decapper taken out. Right there. Boy, to me, these are good dies. They just do good. I just got tired of doing it. Next, we do the Forester for a while. We'll switch over to the Big Boss 2. So you'll see different presses as I go through these live streams in the next, say, 6 months. I don't have as much as Mac Daddy does, but I can still cover some things. And maybe in time I'll buy a little more too. I want to get a powder scale he's got, one of those lab grade. I'll get that thing, and I would like to get the powder hopper on top. That'd be awesome. But we'll size like I said. These have been shot. See, so they expanded to the chamber. But when you go to size it, it will not fit in the thing. You have to size it first. So just remember that. And can't explain why they got so many different ones like that. At least they used to read that way when you go to buy them. I just bought them. It said it was for it, and I just clicked, and got it. But these here, you got one side hole smaller on one side. You put it in like that, and you tap it on. Hang on, I'll show you. I will get the camera down here in a minute, but I want to make sure I cover the chat. You basically just sit there and you go like that. I usually just whack it once, and you get the same because this is kind of like a bushing bearing, kind of floats in it, well, not floats in it, but it's solid, but it's kind of almost like riding in its own bushing. It just gives you a good trim length. Is it good for 223? No, because it'll wear you out. I'd have to get which I have a Milwaukee screwdriver. I don't have the power adapter that Man's got. But I'm going to get it. I was thinking of it the other night. And eventually I'll get the little Crow world's finest trimmer too. Because for 223 you need it. But I'm going to set this up. I size this. I am going to check a few rounds of brass here. Hang on, guys. Let's see. I used to size a lot of my brass down to .740. I'm not going to do that anymore. I've decided to go to 750, which I think if I'm not wrong, my memory could be bad. Andy mentioned that the other day. And as long as I can size it to 750, I think I would rather do it than just cut the crap out of it down to .740. And let me get this here. Zeroed out. Let's see what this brass is. You can just leave that on it too and measure it. Let me see what it measures right now. And this is sized. And I kind of, okay, 1.762. Now I'm going to set this up and I'm going to move the camera, guys. Once I go over the side chat, I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to get it down here and I'm going to set it on about 750. And will show me setting that up. Hang on, let me make sure I ain't missing away. Hey, Reloader 762, man, good to see you. Good to see you too, Dale. Let's see who else. All right, hang on. It's gonna make you dizzy. I'm gonna swap this. I got this gooseneck thing hanging from a wood up here, and I'm gonna change my camera around, and we'll just talk and do some trimming. There we go. I wish I had doggone two of these cameras. I can do two camera options, in OBS, but I haven't learned how to use OBS with two cameras yet. And when I do, I'll put one on me and then one on what I'm doing, and it'll probably be a little bit better view when I'm talking. Let's see. I think I can get that on there. Bear with me, guys. Don't get dizzy. I've had it in there, so I know it works. There we go. Get that. Yeah, Eagle Run boy got me on this thing. It's just a big old long. It's stable too once you get it in there. It's designed, like I say, for phones, but it seems to hold this little camera pretty well. So there we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let me see if I can get a little more light. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, we're going to set this up right here. Going to loosen it, and it's got thousandths, 40 to 45. I say 40, 41, 42, 44. Every notch is a thousandths of an inch. I think I've got it right now. If I remember right, I got it probably set up on about 1.43. Because anal. So even though I'm an OCD person. Let's get this turned here. I'm going to back this out. Let's see. 40. I'm going to back it out. So I'm not going to take it all the way out at one time. I usually put a clamp on this. Let's see. Hang on. Bear with me. Where's my clamp? Let me run over here and get a wood clamp. all this out first, but I thought I had it all set up pretty good. I usually clamp it down, that way I can turn it on the table here. I usually do like this. Bring it to the edge and put that clamp on it right there. It's just a lot easier, it don't move around on me. So what you guys been up to? Anybody building guns, reloading, shooting? Lately, I'm definitely gonna get to the range down the road here. Probably gonna go in next 30 days. I'm hoping to go, maybe less. Let me see what this or trims to, I should say. Okay, I may have overed it. I got it 1.748, so I got to lengthen it a little bit. 2/1000. I usually keep this Allen wrench here in there. That way I've always got one, so I just leave it on it. And you basically, you sit there and you tap to remove your brass, like that. We'll size another one. I haven't used this Forester in quite a while. I'd like to have that knob handle on it, because it's such a long knob. But hey, it works good. Why I ever went with 4 presses, don't ask me. And I didn't do it for content. I just, you know how it is, you want the next shiny toy in reloading. So let's see what this is gonna. Just snug that. See what this length will be. Like I say, I do have the screwdriver for this. I just don't have the power adapter. I'm just gonna knock that out. Apparently this ain't decapped. I thought it was. Oh, okay. Oh, I went the wrong way. Sorry. Real world screw-ups on YouTube Live. I actually went down a couple of thousandths. So, let me crank this out a little bit there. There we go. So, my mess up. So, let me size another one. Coat's been loading 45 ACP and trying to work out a shoot for a weekend. Oh, cool. I'd give anything if I had my property here, I could shoot on it. My daughter was renting property for 7 years, I think, 5 or 7 years, and I could go over there and shoot. You know, it's an hour drive, and she left it for an apartment. I miss that place. I used to go there and spend the weekend there last year and see my great-grandson. We'd go out back and shoot. So here we go. We put this, in there, give it a tap, drop it in. Got a little fin right here. This is probably maybe a little longer than 1.750, but we're getting close. Almost 749. Let me see. Try that. See what that comes up. Hope all of you had a great week or having a good week. Good to see you guys too. Don't have a lot in here. Got 11. It's strange, some things I want to talk about occasionally, but I have to be careful how I talk about them. In other words, make sure I don't say the wrong thing where it comes out wrong. 1.753. Okay, so I can go in a couple. So I'm going to loosen it. I knew I probably would see. 1, 2. Let's try that. 2/1000ths in. I'm using Unique. I like Unique because it's not as oily. And it seems like it takes so little. And I got Echo into that Unique. It's more of a waxy film to me. I still do Imperial though, and it's good stuff. But I just like the Unique. At least such an oily. To me, it feels has a kind of a wax content to it. All right, let's get tap. Drop it in there. Turn the fin right there. Yeah, I definitely want to get power for this thing. This is not designed, this trimmer, this is for precision rifle in my opinion, because it gives good flat, good cut, and you just can't beat it like 308 Creedmoor, you know, for precision shooting. 751. Matter of fact, we'll just go ahead and see if we can tweak it right dead on, which, take it one back just to see. Usually I'm not that picky, but I want to see what it'll do. It'll take that 1 thou off. How close, you know, does it, how accurate is it right there? That dial with the hashtags on it. 1.7505. Right there. So there it is. Now this is set up now. I won't even have to fool with it probably for a long time. I will have to check my brass, you know, with one of these, of course, which you guys know it. But if anybody new comes in, I kind of want to be talking to them. My camera's crooked, but that don't matter. Good to be here. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you too, Reloader, man. I appreciate you all taking the time in here. Let's see. Colt says, I follow firearms laws in all 50. Yeah. I'm starting to listen to a little more of it, probably because of a coupe. And of course, G-Webs. Let's see. Yeah, Andy, welcome to my world. Boy, did y'all hear about that? I won't get into, you know about that rule now, the gun show loophole, which is already being challenged in court, I hear. They're going to be challenged. That's insanity. I mean, because it's really not a gun show loophole. I mean, it's really just, they're saying private party sales are, no, can't do it after 200-something years. Or 300 years, however long we've been here. You know, so, let's see, got somebody, a couple of people, just started reloading, haven't done rifle yet. What's good? An all-in-one trimmer prep center. Trimmer and prep center combined, I think Frankfurt Arsenal would work. It's got collets, little things you would put in it. Johnny's reloading bench used to use it. I've seen him use that one. I probably would do that. Or if I wasn't going to do that, I'd buy a Lyman prep center that just deburrs, you know, and chamfers and cleans the pockets and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And I probably would get a trimmer. What are you going to be shooting, Toy Town Inc.? What calibers? Let me know. That'll give me more of an idea what to tell you. My recommendations. And got Roman Empire Metals here. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you being here. And nice to meet you guys. Great to have you. Hope you come back. I say I actually got a, see what he says here. I can read it, but see at the sheriff's office today. Oh, good. What state are you in, Roman Empire Metals? And I would do, Toy Town, I would do, okay, 5.56, 35 Remington. Okay, yeah, 5.56, if you're going to be doing it, especially buck, I'd get a world's finest trimmer. You can get them both ways, you know, just for that one caliber, I think 78 bucks, something like that, 75. Maybe higher, I hadn't looked in a while. And you can get the world's finest trimmer also in with a bearing, and you can do 308. And actually, no, I don't think you can do the 35 Remington. Andy, I don't think so. I don't know if it's got a neck. I know 30-06 don't. I mean, not 30-06, 30-30. Basically, it's kind of a weird piece of brass the way it's designed. Yeah, I would do something like that. So you're talking about a Lyman Prep Center, 100, whatever, 60 bucks. Probably used to be cheaper, definitely. Somewhere around 160 plus. And then the world's finest trimmer, 75. And you got everything at that point. If you got a good drill, get you a pocket uniformer. I'd recommend that. You only do that once. Get you a 5.56. You're going to be swaging too, which because you're going to get, you know, some commercial brass, especially if you buy it or once fired. You'll also get, you know, I use ballistic tools gauge, which I'll show you. Toy Town. Hang on a minute. I got one of these in 308 that tells me if the 5.56 is the crimp is reamed out. It's got a go side, no go there, go on the other side. I got two of these, 308 large for large rifle and small rifle, and I think pistol and large pistol. I think I hadn't did much pistol with it because you don't typically. I think 9mm can be swaged. I haven't run into it at this point, but let me see. Some people use Lee. I'm not a big fan of. A few years ago, actually, you're talking 8-9 years ago, probably longer than that. I bought the Lee ball, wooden ball, you know, and all that, and the rod. I couldn't stand it. It drove me nuts. You know, a lot of people use them, but I just couldn't handle it. I was going to donate it to somebody, or I might do it as a giveaway for you guys starting out. Have a feeling I'll be here. Oh yeah, man, we'd love to have you, man. Great to have you. Any questions? If I don't know it, Andy, he's been reloading probably since he was in diapers. But he said I had to take a class that was 100%, then fingerprints and background check at the sheriff's department, and another 100. Yep. Here in our state, Georgia, now we don't even have to have a permit, but I do a permit, so I don't have to worry with the NIC system. It just drives me nuts, and sometimes they don't give me a yes or a no. They just say, I think holding or something. Reloader 762. No go primer pocket tester. No go primer. Yeah. Yes, Ballistic Tools sells them. I got that. They even got one ballistic tool. It tells you if you got the proper neck tension on your brass. I've never bought that yet, but I thought I wouldn't mind it in 308. 223, no, but 308, yeah. Gonna be cool. See what your tension is. What else here? Roman Empire Metal says, I'm prior military police, so the class won't be nothing new. Okay. Let me go up. What all do you do? Missouri. Yeah, I got my CCW because of that, like I said, NIC system. I just go in, buy the gun, you know, and leave. And I tell you, things are really, you know, some things are getting good. Granted, you know, in the 2A community, it is. It's way better than it was even in the from the 80s. Georgia was really weird about concealed carry. I mean, you could get it, but in Georgia, you know, it was weird. They didn't like you taking the gun and hiding it away or something. You know, like in your glove box. It had all kinds of weird little rules. You know, back in the 1970s and 80s in Georgia, especially 80s. And let me see if this is sized. I'm not sure it is. Whoa. Yep, it's sized. There's I won't say it. We'll talk about this subject maybe in another type of a stream. So you take that right there, put it in there, tap it. You know, you don't have to tap it hard. Chunk it in. This is pretty fast actually, considering. You just throw it in there and start turning. And when I keep this clean. I use a little paintbrush light to clean this off, the brass. I put a drop of 3-in-1 oil, or two or three drops of 3-in-1 oil on it, and it just slides and glides just like a mini lathe. I call it a mini lathe sometimes. So it's a good. I don't regret buying it. To me, this is the best trimmer, bench trimmer, and built like this than any of them out there. And they just feel solid. L.E. Wilson don't make junk. I mean, their stuff is machine shop tolerance, you know, nice and good looking product. But I mean, there's others, and there's nothing wrong with them. Reloader, I use Lyman Universal Trimmer. Yeah, I almost bought that one. I bought back in the mid '80s. I have the Lyman Easy Trim System. Yeah, I seen that system. I almost bought that. About 8 or 9 years ago. I seen it in Bass Pro. I wondered how does it work, Ron? Does it work pretty good, Reloader 762? That easy trim? What do you think of it? About it? I don't know if Missouri, yeah, they do here in Georgia, Roman Empire. Yeah, we just go in there and fill out the paper, license, and we're ready, we can leave, which is, thank God for that. It's awesome. Let's get a few more things out here. Hopefully I ain't missing some of you guys' comments, and can't follow them now at times, so kind of bear with me. I'll kind of scroll through, kind of like Mac does, and try to get you, because it kind of throws you off when you're trying to do everything at once. We'll size it on the Forester. And I do love Redding dies. I like Forester dies too. I like I want some Hornady dies. I want their new Hornady Micro. It's orange or red. I want that. I mentioned that before on this live stream. I'd love to have that one. And I'm gonna get it. That way I can use it on the Grendel. I think I can get the whole set, Grendel 6.5 Grendel die set for I think $55 on Midway USA. And then I can get the $90 for the micrometer, and I can switch them between all my future Hornady dies that I buy. Bernie, I see you over there, man. Good to see you, Bernie. What is going on? Oh, okay. This is my mind here talking to y'all. Alright. Let's see how it's still cutting, what it's measuring to. I'll show you guys. Actually, it's bouncing back and forth. If I can hold it still. 1.750, 1.7405. See how steady this thing, I mean, if you like consistency, this trimmer will give it to you. And a lot of others will too, of course. It's just my preference. I liked it. I like the platform on it. You can also get this at Creedmoor Sports in Alabama. Actually, I like theirs a little bit better. It's got red in it, and they got it like right here. I see you, Betty. What are you doing, my friend? Thank you for dropping in. Check our channel out, guys. Got any significant others? She does vlogging. You get this square with Creedmoor Sports. This one. And you get this square nylon, whatever it is, some kind of, it's not part of it, it's pure plastic. It's kind of a red color, so it's really nice. So that measures out perfect. I'll keep letting you all know how this stuff measures out. Appreciate you dropping in, Betty. It trims overall length of rifle brass. I know most ladies, some ladies are gun ladies, some aren't. But some of you ladies may have guns for self-defense. And I'm trimming brass for the show around this L.E. Wilson trimmer. And let's get this. I think I sized it. I'll sure know when I put it in, won't I? Yep. Drop it in there. Trim it. I'm going to measure it again because I just want to see how consistent, how it's really going. And it does have, burrs on it, which can kind of give you a weird. Wait a minute, whoa. What's going on with this one? This here is. Hang on a minute, guys. Yeah, it's sized. What we have here is a mixture of range brass. Range brass is unpredictable. Sometimes it'll have a spring back. That's what she says. Bernie, I'm subbed already, but got some new blood in the chat. Yeah, appreciate you dropping in, Betty. Hope you're doing well today. I tried to catch as much of your stream earlier as I did. I think you went for quite a while today. Oh, okay, 1.750 dead on it. Right. There. I could have did that better. Upside down, but you get it. Dead on it. So it gives you an idea, you want to do 308 brass, 6.5 Creedmoor, get you the L.E. Wilson. If you don't want it, because it runs typically about $200, but I got mine on sale, I think $159 years ago. Peterson Farms of Nashville, welcome, good to see you. Appreciate you dropping in. Been a while. Yeah, I'm streaming the Peterson Farms. I'm streaming, Mac got me to do it. He's been trying to get me to do it for a long time. He said, pick a day, time, and do it. I go, yeah, I know. And we've had so many, stream changes, people streaming at the same time. And I was doing stuff on, busy, tied up with something, personal hobby of mine. and I want to get back into doing it regular. You know, I almost did a coffee, but I didn't today. I kind of got busy. But whoa, I think I did it to myself again. Time for the punch. That's where I thought I sized that. Let's give it a whirl. Nope, I didn't size it. You make mistakes. I don't typically make, you know, one over and over. She says, yes, I need to stream more. Yeah, me too, Betty. And I'm going to be doing some interviews too. Betty, all of you, I talked with someone the other day about an interview. I'll do them probably on Monday night before MacMan stream. Probably 7:30 Eastern time, probably, maybe. And so we're going to bring in the more homestead vlogging. And Betty knows, you know, she's welcome to come on my thing. We'll do a stream and introduce her to some of you guys' wives and girlfriends. You know, mostly wives. Let's get this trim. Yep, 750. So it gives you an idea how close this joker really gets. I mean, it stays there. It don't wander around. See there? I mean, it's so close. Sometimes it's a half thou off. Put it that way. That's how consistent this L.E. Wilson is. I don't know about the others. Reloader 762 can tell you how his does. I don't know about Lyman RCBS or any others, what they do. I'm not that familiar with them. I've never used them. I've only used this and the Lee Ball system, and like I said, I didn't like it at all. Like I said, I still got it over there. I only used it on a few pieces of brass. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some interviews. Probably Matt will be too sometimes. We try to. We just get around, you know, life gets in the way sometime. But try to get more people, you know, into our hobby. This is not just reloading community. I mean, our community to me is firearms, self-defense, some prep. Some of us are preppers. We got homesteads, so we store food. You know, a lot of other things too. You know, like rounds of ammo. But you know, we're all like-minded. You know, homesteading, farming, etc. Being self-sufficient is what I'm getting at. So, and it's just something I want to do. You know, is the interviews. Not my favorite necessarily format. Not necessarily favorite, but I'm not as versed in interviews as even Echo was. Even though I've been in the interviews with him a ton of times in the early days, I wasn't the one interviewing. And, yep, 750. Appreciate you, everyone, being here today. Got 15 on. You guys rock. If I only had a fourth of most of the gun guys out there with the other channels coming in, and there's some good numbers there. Typically when Matt runs, I get 30, 27, you know. And one time I used to get 20, when I stream regular, about 20, 25 regular. Occasionally, 30. And but when you don't stream regular, it just, especially as long as I've done it, it really messes your following up. Like Michael Hurtnick, I hadn't seen him in a while. Typically, if he knows I'm streaming, he'll try to jump in there if he's not busy. Bernie, I see him most of the time, you know, over the years. So if you stream regular, your stream will grow, or at least mine does, and most people's do grow. And even me, a stream will pop up. I don't know. I have to visually look every day when I get up in the morning to see the notifications on my phone to see who's popped up a stream or something, or did a new video. But check out Peterson Farms. Peterson Farms, drop your channel link, type 1776, and Nightbot. I almost said Hotbot. Why I said that, I don't know. Nightbot will drop your link. Appreciate you guys being here, though. Let's see. Yep, load up on more than just, yes, absolutely, Peterson Farms. Yep. New York Outcast, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, it's a lifestyle, right? I agree. Yeah, we all have similar lifestyles. I would just I'd like to bring, like I say, different communities into the with us. You know, that's my plan. And I've learned one thing on here. You mention something, next thing you know, even the people you know, they'll be doing it. But that's okay. You know, it doesn't really matter. I guess, was it best form of flattery? Copying you? But it's just, hey, we all influence each other because we see the same stuff over and over, you know, in this community. So nothing wrong with that. I've been sitting around. It was a little cloudy today for a while here. Let me, everything is sizing and trimming out. I mean, bang on. I mean, that's how good this trimmer is. And I'm using the, Peterson Farms probably knows what I'm using. This is a Forster coax. I think Camp Perry shooting people down there in Georgia, they use this Forster 4X for their precision shooting. And he says, night everyone, Dr. Zink needs some sleep. Yeah, almost 9 o'clock. That's usually when Andy goes. Appreciate you coming in, Andy, man. Thank you for being here, brother. Sometimes you'll see him on Saturday night around 8 p.m. Eastern time on Uncle Jim's show. He's there. Sometimes I'll pop in. Check it out. Appreciate you being here, Andy. Always good to see you. Max CWVO should be getting commissions. I lost part of that conversation. Let's see. I always wanted to stream, but then stuff happens. Hey, man, you can always come on the panel here as a thumbnail or a face. You know. I mean, I started out jumping on Echo Stream. Did I ever think I would host a show or even, be a co-host? No, I had no idea I would do that. I actually questioned if I was ever even going to stream, even when I bought the camera. And so I kind of did it a few times and liked it. And good to see me. I'm scrolling up and see, make sure I ain't missed anybody here. What time? 8:52. Oh, God, it's already been an hour almost? Wow. Jeez, it goes fast. Let me go ahead and I'm going to do a drawing for a... Matter of fact, I'm trying to get a few weeks winners in. That way when I go stop by the post office, I can drop these in. And this is not much, guys. It's just a token. I will be getting better and more stuff for you guys. You deserve it. But I'm only getting, right now, what I can... I'm retired, so I have to kind of be careful on the budget. This is what you'll win, a morale patch. 1776. And do I own that label? No, but it's in my name, so I got quite a few of these. So I'll send you this if you win. Let's go ahead and do the drawing. And if you want a 1776 patch, Betty, you're welcome to do it. You type, let's see, hang on, I thought I had the banner going. Apparently I didn't. I think I created it. Let me see. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to find the highlighted one. There we go. Bam. Let's see. I think you type, I'm trying to see what I typed in there for the giveaway. Pound Freedom 1776. Type that in here in a few minutes and we'll do a drawing. I think I already got it capturing now. I'll send you this. In time I'll get some, maybe tools, screwdrivers, who knows, stickers, channel stickers, and we'll do this. Got one entry right now. So, let me go ahead and present the giveaway tool here. Right there. Share. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to, whoa. Remove for right now. There we go. Check that background out, guys. So there. Route 1776. Actually, route. But I'll send you this here. Put it in an envelope, and you get to. As a matter of fact, Coop, I'll get yours out, and Michael Dunn, I got to get his out. Or winners past couple of weeks. So bear with me. I'll get you some. I'll get better stuff. Try to. Matter of fact, I've got some. I think in the cart now to get some more stuff shipped here. I just hadn't pulled the trigger yet. Still a switch trigger to buy it yet. I do have a. I'm going to do a giveaway, but I want to get Mac, Hasbro here. Hasbro goes to church on Wednesday, so I may have to do an alternate day show for my subscriber show. giveaway. Now, I didn't think of that till now, but that's what I may have to do to get to Hasbro. I want him to be here because I was with him, you know, with his 2,000 sub giveaway. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. I'll throw this in an envelope. I'll get Michael's out. Who else? Let's see what to say. Coop, he's got one coming, and whoever wins this tonight. Let me see how many got in here. Got eight already. Come on, guys. We got 14 on. I'll lay it over here. Most of them are in plastic. I'll send you the plastic one. This is more just to show you. But I would be doing flags, decals for cars, windows, things like that, you know. It could be firearm related, could be patriotic related, you know, most likely patriotic related stuff, just like the 1776. So that's one reason I wanted to go this route, because it's not anybody comes in here could, you know, win a decal or even a flag, you know, a 1776 or an American flag for that matter, and it would appeal to all the communities. Let's see. Let me scroll up and see what you guys are doing. Yep. Appreciate all you guys being here tonight. I didn't send out emails. I didn't even, I used to do that a lot. I did announce it over at 76.com, Highboy, 76highboy.com reloading forum. I did put a thing, I was doing a show, but a lot of people don't even know when I do a show anymore. Because typically my shows were always for, 2 years? Actually, I think I've been streaming 3 years now. 2 years on Thursday night at 8 p.m. But it got crowded, put it that way. So I decided to just leave it because the audience was all the same and it was just killer. Bernie says, Corvette, I'm in. Yeah, I'm working on that too, but I won't talk about that. Bobby Barlow joined us. Good to see you, Bobby. Appreciate you dropping in here, man. Who else? Toy Town Incorporated is still with us. Vanessa Kitty is with us. Appreciate everybody being here. See how many I got in there now. Got 9 entries. I'll give it a few more minutes and we'll get it going. Yeah, you can't beat the L.E. Wilson. I've always liked it. Typically I'll go out there with a little kind of like a paintbrush, and I'll take this out right here, clean off all the shavings, and I won't put it back in there once I take it out because the shavings will get in there and eat the main bearing up. It's almost like it slides on a bearing. Actually, it is. It's a bushing. And boy, when it's oiled, it's smooth as silk. So it works good. I am working. I got 12 shims coming from Aero Precision on my build. I got to clock my barrel nut. It was weird. Aero Precision states on a website on AR Build Junkie, some CEO or somebody in Aero Precision says you do not need to clock the Aero Precision barrel nut. But when you go to YouTube and you look at Aero Precision, they say you clock it. The problem with clocking is the little slides in the barrel nut are so far apart, you have to put like 6, sometimes you have to put like 6 shims in there to get it to line up the gas tube. So I've got 6 of those coming, and I got 12 crush washers coming. Ordered today. Appreciate, boy, time flies, don't it? Almost 9 now. But yeah, great to meet you guys. Good to see you, Toy Town Incorporated. Matter of fact, we don't have a lot in here, but I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna call you guys out because we've always just did that. Give you shout outs here for the show. Even though some of you roll off. I'm trying to see the PC. My camera's hanging down with that, what they call gooseneck thing, is in my way. Hey, I know what I do. Hang on, bear with me, guys. Let me get this out of the way. We'll put the, I might have to take the clamp off, right? We'll move this aside. So I gotta clean it. Take it out back. And we'll transfer this to my mic stand, which is usually where I, believe it or not, it's where I have it. Whoa. Hang on a minute. And we'll do the, oh, what did I do? I hit a button back there. Okay, hold on. Well, there we go. Getting dark out there. The gooseneck's right above it. Gooseneck's about 2.5 foot long, really strong, like a round, almost like a rope or a steel wire, and it's coated in plastic. But it's kind of nice. It holds the phones, and I'll be able to do better videos with it. And apparently, even live streams. But we're gonna go ahead and do the draw. Get it out of the way here, guys. Got 9 in. Let me do the share. Hang on. I'm kind of new at this, so bear with me. I messed up last week. Let's see. There we go. There. Okay, I see it. You guys ready? Let me see. Draw. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Dale Pogue. Congrats, man. I'll send you a 1776 morale patch. Like I say, guys, I wish I could give you more, and I had more, but it's a little token of my appreciation for you, everyone sticking with me and coming in here. Dale Pogue. AR Guns, 1776, Dale. I don't know if I got your, I know I got Michael Dunn's email. AR Guns, 1776. I may put that in a banner next week, too, at gmail.com. But congrats, Dale. I'll send that out to you. So I got Coop I got to get, Michael Dunn, and now Dale Pogue. I'll get yours to you too, Coop. Sorry it's taking longer. I want to try to, get a few shows on my butt and just ship it out and get the envelopes and get it gone. Make one trip to the post office. I try not to go to the post office a lot if I can help it. But appreciate you guys being here tonight. Didn't have a real big crowd, but hey, we do sometimes, especially when my co-host or anybody on the panel stream shares. I get pretty decent numbers then, 27 to 30 at times. And I used to, when I was streaming regular, we usually got about 20, 25. And things just kind of, which in time I'm going to address them. I'm going to address some things in this community, but I'm just not going to do it. It's going to take time before I do. It's going to be a little while, but I'm going to address some issues. But not issues necessarily, just little things that we all should try to do to support each other. But let me remove that. There we go. Appreciate you guys and gals being here tonight, man. Means a lot to me. Man, but I tell you, it goes fast what a show does when you're actually doing some reloading, or trimming or something like this tonight. Oh, thank you, Colt. Appreciate it, man. It wasn't much, and I don't have, like I say, I don't have all the equipment, that Max got, or other, reloaders. But what I got, I will show and do. We'll just kind of maybe one night do the, different presses. 650. I'll fire it up sometime on the show. We'll do. I may show you kind of how I do my method of sizing everything, then coming over here trimming it, and then putting it back on the 650. I can drag that out probably two or three shows right there on the 650. Because I typically don't do all stations on the 223-556. But I do it fast when I do get it going. I'll prime on there, size on there. And of course I wet tumble, of course. And of course dump powder. But once I size, I move over here to trim, then I move back onto the the 650 then to get it run through again. But appreciate each and every one of you tonight, man, for showing up. It's good to see you guys. And like I say, a lot of even my regular guys, people, particularly in my stream, I probably got 10 or 15 that's not even here tonight. It's typically on the show. And I will do, if you come in the shows, even on the side chat, I'll always plug you, let you do a promo of your show. So if anybody's out there listening, you want a promo, a plug, come on the side chat, jump in there and interact, and we'll plug you and get it going. Like I say, maybe not a huge ton of numbers, but I enjoy being in other communities and just talking to other people and all kinds of stuff. So I do, homesteading, the prepping, bushcraft, and I actually do have a fire kit and I can make a fire. I probably could survive out in the woods probably 2 years or 3 years making fires. At least on the fire, I would have fire for that long. So let me do that. New York Outcast, good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming here. Bernie, good to see you. It's been a while. Michael Hurtnick. Michael's usually in there talking. He must have just jumped in to say hello tonight. Probably, maybe somebody else streaming on Wednesday night. Who knows? I don't even know. Any of you guys know who's streaming right now in our community? Because it's got where we just apparently stream over each other. And that's the reason I'm here now. So it is what it is. I've always tried not to, but you know, hey, other communities you end up having to do it sometime sooner or later. But unless you've had a regular, show, I don't go in behind and pick a slot. Typically, if a channel's had it, say for several years, I just don't. It's not me. I don't do that. So we enjoy your streams, my brother. Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad you do. Like I said, I don't have the equipment some's got, but I will try to do things centered around reloading because that's what we're interested in. Maybe and some nights we'll do gunsmithing, like I've done before. We'll have Hasbro on. See, that's the problem. Wednesday night, I got Mac is late. He already does his show, Monday night. He's usually here most of the time. Hasbro don't have time to come at all, and he would be here in the side chat. Actually, on the panel, and it's church night for him, so it's not a really good night for me. But I just wanted to stick to it, try to see if I could build up the side chat, the audience, and might move to another night. Yeah, great, Dale. Congrats, man. I'll send it to you. I eventually hope to get some channel stickers, get some. May get some screwdrivers, and Mac don't care, and may even do some knife giveaways sometimes, stuff like that, stuff you all like, and appreciate you being here. Good to see you, Peterson's Farms too. Code all you guys, man. We're gonna cut it out here. We've been on an hour and 7 minutes. You all have a great evening, and all of you all are patriots. And even though it's weird, my channel name is, AR Patriot 1776, but I still go by AR Gun 1776. It's just my channel's a different name. So, enjoy tonight, guys. Take care. Catch you next Wednesday. I will do some coffees. I'll do a few pop-up coffees. I've had to almost quit drinking coffee because of some issues, stomach issues, and I hate that because I like coffee. Might go away with my coffee because it's 70-something% less acid. It's a gourmet, some kind of gourmet coffee. It's really smooth though, but I don't have a coffee pot. Mine went kaput, gone. So appreciate you guys being here. Catch you later. Have a good one. Wednesday. Oh, don't forget Macman, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Central Time would be 3 hours behind me on the East Coast. You got Georgia shooting connection on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You got, who else is the Scottish American? You got him streaming on, and he does come in my side chat sometimes to say hello, even in the coffee. He streams, I think, 7 or 8 Sunday night. I'm not sure on the time because I haven't watched him lately. But check these channels out, guys. They're good people, good shows, good people. Take care.